Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new, make sure that you subscribe, that way you'll never miss out on another pick a card reading. I do one on my channel every single Friday. Now today we're going to get into October 2022. I'm very excited. My birthday is on the 1st of October. I'm very excited. I am hitting like a milestone birthday and I'm just really excited. So I think that this reading is going to have a lot of good vibes. And with that being said, what I'm going to have you do is pick a pile number or a candle color. We're heading into October, so the veil is thin and it's the perfect time to do spells and rituals and use herbs and candles and oils and all that good stuff, right? So we're going to get a little bit more into all of that with your reading. And let's go ahead and pick a pile. Pile number 1, the pink candle. Pile number 2, the green candle. Pile number 3, the red candle, or pile number 4, the white candle. Which one jumps out at you? Which one is, making your skin tingle a little bit? That's the pile for you. Of course, you can pick more than one pile if you resonate with more than one candle. While you guys are choosing, I do want to let you guys know that there are new items up in my Etsy shop, and I'm just having a lot of fun with you guys on Etsy too, because you guys are so supportive there and you just love the products, and I love hearing your reviews and testimonials and all of that stuff. And then another thing I wanted to say is over on Patreon, I have over 300 exclusive videos, blog posts, pictures, all that stuff that you cannot find here on YouTube because, there's a lot of things you can't really talk about and show on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in that, head over to my Patreon. But with that being said, let's get into what your October 2022 looks like. Pile number 1, everybody that picked the pink candle, heart chakra. Isn't that beautiful? Pink and green are the colors of the heart chakra, as you can see here. And there's a lot of energy around your heart chakra healing, heart chakra activating, spinning a little bit more than it usually does, or getting rid of the blocks and the clogs in your heart chakra. And what it says here is, I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. So in October, there's going to be a lot of energy around the people that you love and people showing you love. It's just connections and heart chakra just being lit up. So, our heart chakra can be lit up with our pets. It could be lit up with relationships around us. It could be lit up with our passions, our hobbies, the things we love. So I feel like the whole month of October is going to be really beautiful for you in the way that it's going to be lighting up your heart. And I feel like you need this. A lot of you need this, but you have to give up control and allow the harmony to come. I feel like a lot of you guys, because maybe you were hurt before, you had trauma, there was blockages in the heart chakra, and this month it's actually changing. There's different feelings here when it comes to love and heart and relationships and fun and like enjoying your life. Now, what I see is many of you found it so hard to release control in some aspect of your life that was actually blocking your heart chakra. If you look at this card here, it's talking about harmony, and dolphins are right here. Dolphins are very loyal to each other, and they're just playful and fun and cute, and like they're also very loyal, right? Now I want you to look at the color resemblance over here. And then this card actually has a message on the back, which is our third eye chakra. And that's where the dolphin is lighting him up. Also his heart. Do you guys see how synchronistic this is? The third eye is lit up and the heart is lit up. There's going to be synchronicities here in October for you too. So keep an eye out for anything you keep seeing over and over and over again, hearing over and over again. smelling over and over again. Connect with your third eye and transcend what you understand with your mind. Discover a deeper inner knowing through the interconnected web of all this is and has been. You can tune into this wisdom at will and whenever you wish to. This wisdom is ancient yet pioneering. It's the creator of free will we choose to weave from moment to moment. Be the observant witness. Allow the transcendence of duality without judgment, without trying to control it. Be mindful, listen, and allow your unfurling intuition to unravel the paradoxes of reality. Your reality is changing and shifting into a way where instead of just trying to control everything, you're just going to be in harmony with everything. Your heart chakra is going to be open. For a lot of you, that means your love life is going to look really, really good. Your relationships are going to look really good. Whatever makes your heart chakra bloom, that is what is going to be happening in October. This is a general reading, so I can't tap into each one of you, but I'm picking up that whatever it is that makes your heart just blossom, those are the things you're going to be attracting in October. I want you to specifically work with pink candles. Pink candles and your third eye and your heart chakra. And then the last card that comes up here is intuition. You hold the answers, you know the truths. Ancient ones await beyond the doors of the mind. Look at what we just talked about. You kind of just know truth, right? Ancient ones. When words come up again and again in a reading that's synchronistic, we have ancient, we have intuition, heart chakra, third eye chakra, and then image that shows both of it. So, a lot of you probably wanted to have so much control over your life, but then you've learned that it's just better and easier to just flow with life. And the more you try to control life, you add so much resistant energy. I mean, like, you become rigid and, so consumed with what the end result is going to be. And in this case, you're being asked through the month of October to use your intuition. Your third eye, literally third eye, third eye, third eye. Even his third eye is lit up. But what's the biggest message is the whole month of October is going to be really beautiful for you if you just kind of follow your gut, listen to your instincts, listen to your body. For a lot of you, if you need to take a nap, take a nap. For a lot of you, if you need to connect with somebody, connect with somebody. If you need to apologize to somebody, apologize to them. There's just, heart chakra energy here is so beautiful, but it goes hand in hand with your third eye. So your heart and your third eye are going to be very harmonious together. And so you're going to be feeling things very deeply, and you're going to be intuitively feeling things. So if you can sense something about somebody, you could just go to the grocery store and look at somebody and you'll be like, they're not happy. Or, you know what? They just got into a brand new relationship. They're in their honeymoon phase. Like, you could tell. So, pay attention to your senses and your intuition and all of that, because it's going to be very, very strong, very, very powerful. And also the month of October, anoint your third eye with an oil or something. Like, treat it nice. Do face masks for yourself. Work with Venus energy through the month of October. And another thing is your heart chakra. Wear a necklace that drops down to where your heart is. It could be a crystal necklace or any kind of necklace. If it kind of drops down over there, I feel like you'll notice what happens. It could be any necklace. Okay. Another thing is, don't try so hard to control things in October, because what's happening here is your heart and your third eye are being harmonious together. When your third eye is being harmonious with your heart, it's going to tell your heart what is what, and it just tells your heart truth. And you'll know this. So don't try to control anything. Like, you know, I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, I have a good example. Like if I just planted flowers, I actually just did plant flowers in the backyard, and in the next few days it should bloom and blossom. So all we need to do is just kind of water it and watch it. But you know, I'm so excited for it that I just want it to grow. I just want it to grow. And that kind of energy can really hinder the growth, because everything is energy, and everything that we think about, and then we look at that and we think about it. Like there was this legend that there was a man who would just be able to look at a tree and the tree would rot. Like, so our vibrations of our mind, frequency of our mind, our thoughts, and the energy that we send out towards something or someone, it's very powerful. So what we need to do is release the control that, like, you know, this thing has to be like this, and just kind of go with the heart, go with our third mind, find some harmony, find some joy, light some pink candles, and enjoy how lit up your heart is going to be. So that is your reading. If you guys want to book a reading with me, my email is down below. Just email me and we'll go from there. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye. Number 2, everybody that picked the green candle. There's a lot of messages here for you guys. Let's just jump right into it. So the first thing I see here is this haunted card. And forgive me if my table is a little bit dirty. I need to clean this cloth because I just adopted a new cat. It's a black cat, so there's probably like dirt all over it. But I feel like they do. All my cats like to sit on this table. They like to bless it. So I will be cleaning it. But anyways, haunted. The breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet. The creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of hauntings within the bone. And then look at the card right underneath it. I want you to pay close attention to, do you see the hands around her that are trying to come grab her, that are trying to like manipulate her, trying to kind of like just get her, right? Not get her, you know, but they're just trying to get their claws in her. And then we have this card right here where she's tuning into herself, and all these voices that were around, they kind of just, they can scream and yell and give their opinion and all they want, but she doesn't hear it anymore. And I feel like in October there's an energy where people were getting to you, people were clawing their way into you, and you were becoming frail and weak over it. But in October it's different. It's different. Whereas sometimes you were living in the past or worried so much about the future, in October it's such a different energy. I want you guys to go watch pile number 1, because this is the color of the heart chakra, and the heart chakra was a big thing in pile number 1, and I just feel like messages in there are going to be resonating with you so well. So with that being said, October is going to be a month where you're going to be kind of just living your life moment to moment, not worrying about the next day, really not worrying about the next week. You're just kind of taking care of yourself. And really the biggest thing is you're shutting out outside noise, you know, outside voices, outside opinions, outside criticism, all that stuff. You're shutting it out. Whereas before it was haunting you. Okay. It was like debilitating you and getting to you. But something is changing here. And this could be for a lot of people's career, luck, money, love, relationships. You know, it's a general reading, so I can't like tune into you specifically. But if you do want to book a reading with me, my email is down below so we can get a little bit more in depth. But I do feel like something that was really like irritating you and draining you, that October is a month where, oh my Lord, it's really nice when you get to shut out everybody else's opinion and thought and voice. And then you get to listen to your own. And then you start living like this. Every moment is precious. You become a healer for yourself, not only for yourself, but when people see you, you heal an aspect of them too. I am loving and compassionate and bring healing to others. And you did that because you were able to shut these noises out in October. Okay? And this right here, the dragon. If you guys have watched the new Game of Thrones, do you like it? Because I'm obsessed with it. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with all of the Game of Thrones, but this just reminded me of Dracarys. But what it says, I love these cards because there's an image and then there's a message in the back. So let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Radical expansion. It's time for radical ways of being and thinking. And you can start by granting yourself the freedom and creativity to be you. You see how people were blocking you from being yourself? And then look at what happened. You are yourself now. You live like a king or a queen, and these claws and these other voices, they're just going to disappear and they're just going to leave. Unleash your inner rainbow dragon and unapologetically claim your heart-based empowerment and radiantly unconventional gifts. Your gifts are different. Your life path is different. Okay? You can be as big as your energy wants to be. Let go of limiting stories. I gotta zoom you out so you can see everything. Let limiting stories that were all up in your head. Okay? These limiting stories that were trying to claw into you. October, you're letting it go. As bold and radical as your ideas or offerings might be, they could just be what the world is waiting for, what the world wants. Look at that. You're healing other people in October, not just yourself. Be the masterpiece your soul always wanted you to be. When you're creating a masterpiece and you listen to everybody else, then it's not your work. It's not from your heart. It's not from your soul, not from your mind, from your experiences. If you let, other people into your craft, then your craft suffers. Your craft is not your craft. Then it becomes craft of you and all these other opinions, and then it doesn't become craft at all. Okay? This was a very, very beautiful reading. I want you guys to also go watch pile number 1 because there's, of course, messages in there for you. Also, for the whole month of October, I want you guys to work with clear quartz crystals and green candles. Clear quartz crystals and green candles. Those are going to help open your roads. It's going to help you get rid of all these other voices and people clawing at you, memories clawing at you. And work with your pets, specifically if it is a dog. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be connecting very, very well with dogs. Maybe adopting a new dog, maybe finding a dog, rescuing a dog, or just really, really connecting with your own dog. There's a huge message of dog. Okay? And then that is going to be the end of your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me so we can go deeper into this, go ahead and email me and we'll go from there. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye. Number 3, or everybody that picked the red candle. Let's get into what is going on here. This is really interesting to me right now because lots of messages that are popping out to me. So we're just going to dive right in. Rooted. Red candle. The color red is for our root chakra. And so this is a huge message of your home life, your domestic life, your stability, your foundation, how safe and secure you feel in your finances, your relationships, your home, your domestic life, your career, all that stuff. But there's also a message here. I'm going to be jumping all over the place in this reading. There's just way too many messages here. There's like you lost passion in your home life, or you lost passion in some form of your root chakra. You lost passion in, decorating your home, cleaning your home, or, your domestic life, or for a lot of you, it's like your foundation how stable you feel and how safe you feel in all aspects of your life, there's some sort of passion missing in your root chakra. But in October, there's something different happening. It's like you find something, some kind of passion reawakens in your mind, your heart. And it's something that is very related to your root chakra, and it's something that's very related to creativity, your sensuality, and your sexuality. You know, for more information about that, you can head over to my website, which I cannot say here. I can't even link in the description. Hopefully my older videos you can find the link, but it is a link to OF, and you can find a lot of more videos from me that I can't really put here on YouTube about sacral chakra, sexuality, sensuality, sex spells, you know, stuff like that. So if you can find it, hopefully I'm about to make a link for you guys so that you can find that website even easier. I'm still working on that. But a lot of you, I feel like, have been feeling so alone when it comes to your domestic life, your roots. You feel alone in how you feel. You feel alone in how you express yourself. And a lot of your foundation, your stability, your security, you feel alone in it. Now, October is telling me you're gonna fly real high, you're gonna soar, and there's an opportunity coming here in October for you that is going to be created by you, by the prayers that you're doing, by the work that you're doing, the energy that you have accumulated so far. And I don't know how you guys have done it. Some of you might have done it by you kept praying. Some of you might have done it by you kept working a spell or a ritual. Some of you have been journaling. Some of you have been maybe taking therapy. It's a shift that you guys have been working on. And I feel like you've harassed the ancestors and the deities and the gods enough that they're going to listen to your plea. And they're going to grant you something very, very big in October. And in this wish that's being granted, this feeling that you've had, I have chills all over my body as soon as I'm about to say this feeling that you have had where you felt alone in your struggle. You felt alone in your battle with whatever this is. Shook up your whole world. It shook up your foundation. It shook everything up, even shook up your sexuality, your sensuality, and how you express yourself creatively. Have you guys stopped taking care of yourself? Hygiene wise, shower wise? Have you guys stopped, do you guys just put on any old shirt, any old pants, or just put on anything and just go on about your day? Are you in October, it's different. You want to get more dressed up. You want to take care of yourself hygiene wise, and just aesthetically, you want to look better in October. Just because the energies are going to push you to do that, just because of everything that and I keep burping here throughout this whole reading. And when I burp through a reading, I feel like, first of all, I'm sorry, it's nasty. But second of all, I feel like I'm picking up on a lot of your throat chakra energy. So a lot of the way you express yourself is going to be different in October. I feel like you're going to be expressing yourself with a lot more, what's the word? In Indian, it's called garv. That's the first word that popped into my head. Garv, like pride. That's pride. You're going to be speaking with more pride in October because you have the right to do so, because of the way you're going to find stability, the way you're going to get rooted down in October. It's a lot of home life, your home. You're paying more attention to your home. You are staying home a lot more. And in that, you really find yourself. And this goes for any aspect of your life, whether it's your finances, your career, your relationships. It's your stability and your foundation, and how strong you feel in all these aspects of your life. But for you, I feel like you want to be the type to be able to be alone, be able to fly high, be able to travel, be able to do all these things, but also find your way back home to your safe home. So for a lot of you, I do see travel in October. Lots and lots of traveling. I see you paying a lot more attention to your house. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul, ancestors. The veil is very thin in October, and so you might be connecting with a lot more of your ancestors. You might be dreaming about them. They might be giving you messages and all of that stuff. There is something in October where you're going to see the light of something. I feel like for a lot of you, it could be an idea that you get. For a lot of you, it's going to be, you're going to see something that's just going to awaken your creativity. And you're going to get ideas and ideas and ideas. So make sure you have a notebook and write those down. The red color is passion. It's love. It's lust. It's control. It's domination. It is come to me. It is root chakra. So many ways to use a red candle. So in the month of October, I want you to use red candles. And I also want you to pay attention to your sacral chakra. So that means your sexuality, sensuality, your creativity, all of those things. In October, you're going to pay attention to these things. As soon as I said that, I kind of had an air bubble in my throat. And what I feel from that is there's so much possibility for you. You have a lot of potential. And you're one of those souls that are able to root yourself down, stable, but you're also able to fly high and go and do and see whatever you want. You're very independent. And your sacral chakra, what I see, it's very active. So you have a big imagination. You have lots of fantasies. You have lots of dreams and things that you want to do. And these possibilities are very, very attainable. And in October, you're going to see how your fantasies get rooted. And you get to feel it in the physical world. Because you manifested this by yourself. You manifested this through your darkness. Okay, and this card right here, let's kind of go ahead and see what this says. I'm going to zoom you in real quick. Awakened awareness. There are many levels of awakening. Keep learning and putting yourself into situations where you can grow. Stay aligned with your inner guidance and do what you love to keep your vibe high. Seek not instant pleasure, but substantial and sustainable joy. Sometimes when your sacral chakra is very active, you're very sexually addictive, and so, sometimes you would want to go take care of that in whatever form or way that you need to. And sometimes it can hint the orgasm is such a powerful energy. And when you kind of let it go in vain and you just have one in vain, or you just have one just because you're stressed out, or you just have one because whatever reason you're like really horny and you just can't help it. We're human, that's natural and all of that stuff. But in order to transcend to a more higher power within yourself and your spirituality, and to root that energy and to create more possibilities, only you and only you can do that, is to, sorry about that, got some ash over there, but is to bring your sacral chakra back into balance. Don't lose yourself in your fantasies. Don't lose yourself in your sexuality, in your sensuality. Don't lose yourself also in your creativity. Sometimes you can have so many ideas that you could drive yourself mad. You can have so much, things that you want to create and do and, beautify, that you can drive yourself insane. So calm down with all of that stuff. And I feel like a lot of you have been in that state of mind for a while, and October is kind of going to teach you a little bit of something different, where you can have everything you want, but in a way where you feel stable and balanced at the same time. Now, seek not instant pleasure, but substantial and sustainable joy. Eat healthy, keep your body active, and have life goals, but with enough space to hear answers to your prayers. Find your unique way to connect to the divine inside you, not as an external seeking, right? He's looking into the light. He's not looking for anything around him, like physical. That's interesting. Be inspired to see the question at hand with a different perspective. Look between the lines for a deeper interpretation. There's a lot that is going to be going on in October for you, where you manifest a lot of things into your physical reality. And in that manifestation, you get to root your foundation, you get to root your home life. And I possibly see like either traveling or moving to a new home. For a lot of you, I see lots of traveling here. And it's just going to wake up your creativity, but don't overburn yourself with this creativity. And also, I want you guys to work with red candles all of October to ignite the passion within you, because the more you ignite your passion, the more October is going to go so good for you. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye. Everybody that picked pile number 4, or the white candle, this is a vanilla scented white candle. And oh, that's so interesting. Vanilla is something that you can use for so many things. Love spells, abundance. You can use vanilla for creating change in your life. You can use vanilla to persuade somebody into listening to what you're saying. There's so many uses of vanilla. And white candles are very pure. They can be offered to our ancestors. They can be offered to deities. They can be used for anything. White is a substitute color for any other color in the candle work, potions and spells. So say if you're trying to do a love spell and you need a red candle, but you don't have a red candle, you can use a white candle. You try to do a money spell, you don't have a green candle, you don't have to use a green candle, you can use a white candle. White is versatile for so many different things. White creates change in any aspect or field that you want it to create change in. So in October 2022, what I see for a lot of you is you're creating change and you're looking beyond something. I want you guys to go watch pile number 1. There's messages in there for you, because this has a lot to do with your third eye, and that message is very strong about the third eye. But what I see here is in October, a lot of you guys are just kind of going beyond what you thought was real, going beyond what society taught you, going beyond conditioning. Oh, a thought just popped up into my head. Like, say you keep watching negative stuff on TV, like I don't know, like shows where women just keep fighting each other. Like I Desperate Housewives type of thing. Like, I know a lot of people binge it and love that show, but what is it putting into your mind? And that energy that you're consuming is, of course, fighting and disagreements and greed and all that stuff, right? So I feel like a lot of you guys in October are changing what you're consuming visually, what you're hearing, what you're feeding your mind. There's changes in a lot of the things that you watch and see and listen to and hear. This could even be listening to other people, hearing other people. Oh my Lord, go watch pile number 1. There's definitely messages in there for you. You know, a lot of you guys are going to be working on your craft, your witchcraft, your spell work, potions and spells. A pinch of this and a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. So the veil is very thin in October. So everything that you do, make sure that you do it beyond illusion. So what does that mean to me right now? What I'm getting is a lot of you guys, if you do a spell, if you approach a spell with anger, if you approach a love spell with anger, your anger is an ingredient. And you don't want to put that ingredient of anger into a love spell. That's why the candle is white. That's why you guys pick the white candle, because there's certain things that we need to let go of before we can approach something else. We need to make our canvas clean before we approach this kind of a craft, spells and potions and rituals and stuff like that, right? We have to go beyond the illusion that we as human beings experience, you know, which to me right now is low vibrational emotions like anger, sadness, depression, frustration, anxiousness, grudges, fear. These things are our human illusions. And for a lot of you, I feel like when you approach a spell or your craft or your potion or your ritual, in order to create the change that you need to make yourself a blank canvas first. So you got to let go of these low vibrational feelings and emotions. And in October, I feel so many of you are going to be that blank canvas that you need to be so that you can move forward and do your craft and your rituals and your spells in the way where you're not putting a desperation ingredient in there, an anger ingredient in there, a sadness ingredient in there, grudge ingredient. These are good for hexes and stuff like that, but you know, that's not what we really want to focus our attention on. You know, instead of focusing attention on into a hex, focus that same energy, same attention into doing something good for yourself, a money spell for yourself. Like, fuck the other people, okay? Let them go to hell. You focus on yourself, creating change for yourself. Go beyond these, low frequencies. And abundance will show up in so many different forms. Now, butterflies to me represent something very, very powerful. And then also birds and fish, just abundance on money, on opportunities, just so much good energy coming in October. But what's needed from you is to work yourself away from fear and anger and resentment and all of those things. And for a lot of you, I feel like you're going to be practicing so much of your craft, whether that's cleaning your altar, setting up a new altar, doing a spell, doing a ritual, cooking even, anything where you're mixing ingredients together, making an oil, whatever it is. You're doing something and it's creating change. For a lot of you, I feel like you're going to be gifted some kind of a perfume. And this perfume, I want you to look it up, why this perfume came into your life. A perfume, cologne, oil, something like that. Some scented candle, something like that. See why it was gifted to you. And look at the ingredients. And look at the spiritual meaning of these ingredients that was gifted to you. Now, the last card in your reading is this. And when we flip it over, I love this because it has a message in the back. So we're going to just zoom you in just a little bit so you can read it too. It says heart chakra, high heart chakra, ecstatic bliss. This card taps into the blissful oneness that we feel as we drop our edges and protective containers. This is the place where we feel held and seen enough to flow into oneness, where the eternal part of me meets the eternal part of you. Look at her. she's covered with greenery. Her hair looks like water, just like the waterfall. She's connected with the butterflies, and as above, so below, something that flies with something that swims, birds, fish, it's greenery, just wow. Your reading is very, very synchronistic, and in order for you guys to create change, you have to allow yourself to connect with nature next month. And you can use nature in your spells and rituals, your potions, your craft. You can garden, you can go spend time in nature, and it's going to help you move past lower frequencies. Okay, now this is the selfless state where our higher selves commune for illuminating perspective on how we share, gift, and lift others in our joyful overflow. Consider your life purpose by exploring what allows you to give in joy. So I really, really want you guys to go watch pile number 1, because it goes very much hand in hand with your reading. If you guys want to book a reading with me further in detail, because this is a generic reading, it's a general reading, then go ahead and book a reading with me on my email. My email is in my description box below. That's my only email. I want you guys to work with I want you guys to work with white candles all throughout October. Vanilla, vanilla hot chocolate, vanilla tea, vanilla in your cooking, vanilla in your candles, vanilla perfume, and also journaling. I want you guys to work with writing your thoughts down, writing your dreams down. I want you to work with garlic. If you guys have black feathers, work with black feathers. I want you guys also to work with lavender. And if you guys have a specific ring that you love, wear that ring as much as you can in October. Sage it down, keep it on your altar, sleep with it under your pillow or your mattress. And that's going to be your reading, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye.